Let me take you to the Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles in Hollywood, California. Hi, this is Kavitha from Sitare. I'm at the ArcLight in Hollywood, the Indian Film Festival that is, with highlights such as Anil Kapoor, Anu Kapoor, Malika Sherawat, and Pooja Batra. We have a lot of stars and a lot of movies to talk about, so let's get started. Hi Sham and Vikrant. I just love cricket. In the Bay Area, we're having test little matches and all these games coming up. So tell me about your work with Passion of Cricket.
If you love cricket, you must watch the film because it will relate. I mean, if you see the film, you will relate yourself with the characters of the film because it shows in India people are so obsessed with the game that it has actually affected the day-to-day life also. I mean,
लोग छुट्टी लेके बैठते हैं घर.
छुट्टी लेके बैठते हैं and even if they are doing their day-to-day work, it reflects the game passion about the game. It reflects in their day-to-day actions.
Is this your first experience coming to the U.S.? Can you tell me about how that's been? I'm sure you.
It's great. We never thought of that will be sometime in U.S. because of this film only, and it took us over here.
So you have a feature-length film or a short film?
It's a short film. It's a 5 minutes long short film, and this is our first independent film. It took us to LA. Hi, my name is Shyam Salunke, director of The Passion of Cricket.
My name is Greg Helvey. I actually wrote, directed, and produced a short film called Kavi.
Can you tell me a little bit about the film?
The film is a short. It's a story about a young boy who's forced to work in a brick kiln and how he wants to escape. He doesn't want to be a slave. He wants to play cricket and he wants to go to school.
Hi, I'm actor Ravi Patel. I have a film coming out in a few weeks called Powder Blue with Forrest Whitaker and Jessica Biel, Ray Liotta, Patrick Swayze's in it. And then I just completed a pilot for Fox called Past Life.
You know, it's so nice to see so many Indians and South Asians doing a great job in Hollywood. And you know, while all the Indian actors are trying to make it in Hollywood, there's people here that already are doing it. Can you comment on that?
Well, I think they should give up because, you know, it's taken. Parts are taken. That's why Kal Penn left. You know, he went to D.C. because he couldn't hang. There's only, you know, there's only a few of us that really deserve to be here, and we're here. So, no, I think keep working at it. I mean, luckily Indians have good work ethic, so I imagine we're all going to make it. I think what's going to happen is every single show is going to be completely Indian, and they're going to have to put a token white person in every show.
Hi Rupak, I'm Kavitha from Sitare. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience with Cheetah Girls?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, we shot in Rajasthan for 2 months in these beautiful locations. It's a very historic region of India. I recommend all of you to go there. We were in Udaipur, beautiful lakes. We shot in castles, lake palaces, and also I got to work with Roshan Seth of Gandhi fame, I think. Most people know him for that. But wonderful guy, wonderful actor, and so those 2 experiences were enough. But of course, there are many other things that were great about it. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your current project?
Well, I have a few things in development I can't talk about right now, but as soon as they are out, I will let you know.
And what is your, what brings you to IFFLA? It's really nice to have you here, and what's the most exciting thing about being here?
I think I was just telling somebody else, you know, it's inspiring to be around all these creative people, producers, directors, actors, writers who have come together with one common purpose, one common goal, which is to share Indian stories. Whether they're Indian American or Indian from India, it's all kind of one, and it's a similar goal, and that's very inspiring to me.
Can you tell me what was your first break in films or acting or something? Yeah,
it was kind of exciting. I mean, I knew I wanted to be an actor for many years now, and I'd been working at it for many years, but I'd have to say Mira and I are casting me in The Namesake, and that it was a very minor supporting role. You'd have to really watch it again, and you'll notice me. But
which one was it? Tell me.
I was an uncle. I had a few scenes, a few lines, but I was a senior in college at the time. So
say your line from that one.
Pick up the pen. That was one of them. I had a few, but the point is, that was huge for me because I had never done a big film like that before. I was still in college, so that was great. And I owe Mira Nair for the rest of my life.
And working with all the veteran actors.
And yeah, and Irfan Khan was in that before he became, Irfan Khan. That was amazing.
It's a pleasure to have you on Sitare, and thank you for coming. Thank you. It's so lovely to have you here. How are you feeling being in LA? Are you here for the first time? Are you visiting?
I've been to LA before, but only very briefly in passing with my play, Mahatma vs. Gandhi, which is actually made into a film now. Gandhi, my father. Yep. But this is my first official proper visit. Yes, and I'm living on Hollywood Boulevard and doing the whole Chinese theater and Kodak theater and looking at the Walk of Stars and all of that. It's fabulous.
So did you think कि अमेरिका में इतने सारे देसी होंगे और इतना मतलब मिक्स होगा इंडियन अमेरिकन और मूवीज ऐसे यहाँ?
Solid शोर शराबा है.
A little bit about working with Amir Khan. That was obviously one of the most very good role. I know there's a lot of big stars that are been heroines for a long time, and they were like, oh, I wish I had that role, because it was just a fabulous role. How did you enjoy being a mom as a leading, and you were fabulous in it?
Thank you so much. About 300 women were auditioned for that role, and they were just not happy. And I had been doing workshops with Nasiruddin Shah. He's my teacher, and as is the director of Gandhi, my father, Feroz Abbas Khan. These are my two teachers, and I've taken acting really seriously, and I do a lot of theater and a lot of constantly I'm workshopping. So I don't treat it like yeah. So I'm serious about it, and I think that if you train 5 years or 7 years to be a doctor, you're qualified. I think an equal amount of hard work and a constant upgradation of skills is needed. So to me, when I got that audition to do, I said, okay, I'm going to do my very best here. And I got the assistant who was on the audition. She was so good, and it was just a perfect table tennis match, like a perfect give and take, and it was just so great.
Tell me what movie you're directing.
I have a film here called Yes, Madam Sir. It's closing the LA Indian Film Festival ceremony on Sunday.
And what is the movie about?
The movie is the life story of Kiran Bedi, India's first woman police officer. Yeah, and I lived in her house on and off for 6 years and followed her around with the camera.
She's one of the strongest Indian women, right? The police officer. How was it being in her presence?
She's like a tornado. Yeah, you've got to stand your ground around her. It was endlessly fascinating, which is why I kept coming back.
So you enjoyed going to India and making movies?
I love India. I just love it. It really gets under your skin. Initially, I was a little confused by it, but once I kind of...
I get confused too.
No, it really gets under your skin. I almost feel part Indian. I absolutely love it. If I don't go back once a year, I get very upset.
Wow, that's more than me, so I feel guilty. And do you have any other projects coming up?
Yeah, working on a project at the moment, but I don't like talking about it because I think it jinxes it.
And have you enjoyed the festival? You've gotten to see some of the films, shorts and all?
Today. I just flew in today, but I'm looking forward to catching some films over the weekend. Yeah, I love Indian cinema, and I love seeing what's coming out of India. I love India fiction, authors, directors, yeah.
Well, you're very fortunate. It's amazing that you spent time with Kiran Bedi. I mean, she's a strong woman. I remember back in the days in Delhi that, she was just known as being this police officer that fixed a lot of things over there with women.
Yeah, I think she's a strong person as well, not just a woman. I think she's a strong person that stands up for humanity, and she just has this courage that I've never seen the level of courage that she has in anyone. So it's quite extraordinary.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.